While doing press for the release of Dragon Ball Superhero, the voice of Goku, Sean Schemmel, had a conversation with IGN. When asked if Goku could beat Superman, he replied, "Yes" is the short answer. The long answer is yes. Goku is a god. There are two scenarios where this would occur. If Earth is not in trouble, Goku would ask Superman to get close to the sun and get as charged up as possible, and then he'd fight him. If Earth was in danger, he would fight him as long as he could, but then probably, if he wasn't having any success, he would probably just instant transmission Superman to a planet without a yellow sun. And then he would lose all his powers, and Goku would win. Now, this was just a question that was asked to him. It wasn't a debate. It was an interview. However, I feel like anyone who debates Goku versus Superman willingly, you don't care about your own mental health. It really all depends upon who you're talking to, because it can get very, very heated. It can get very, very convoluted, and it can get downright ridiculous. And it's just, it's the two most revered, loved, and hated characters of all time battling each other, and the stands would come out, and the haters would come out, and there would really be no solution. We even here at DYSG have done First Friday fights, and we would never touch Goku versus Superman with a 5-foot pole. Not even a 20-foot pole. Because there's really, there's really no win in that. You could debate logic, you can debate canon, non-canon, fantasy, whatever. The Goku versus Superman argument is the worst versus ever created, and if you willingly get into a debate about that, you just don't care about your own mental health. That's just how I feel. Say what you want. Ladies and gentlemen, blurs and nerds, freaks and geeks, this is Do You Speak Geek?
DYSG, keep it real, that's key. We the best OGs, dope topics, come see. DYSG, keep it real, that's key. We the best OGs, dope topics, come see. I got a question, do you speak geek? New episodes on the podcast dropping each week. Get hip to the game, I'm giving y'all a sneak peek. Flavor for your ears, bars flowing on unique beats. Blurs and nerds, freaks and geeks. The Source Wall, Wednesday dropping comics you should cop. I think you'd ought to peep. Don't sleep on Dono and Nix. They preaching the gospel, real ish, ill like mono, they sick. Thumb life if you're into games with combos and kicks. This podcast is a gift, it's as real as it gets. Blurs taking over, with clever marketing we gain exposure. Feeding the community magic, your boy's a nerd promoter. The dialogue is Jimmy Crackcorn, we aiming for gold. The truth was told, I can't speak for other platforms. Sharp as cats out like knives, claws, and tack thorns. We blacking out, going crazy like a black storm. DYSG, don't forget to follow back. Hosting on the airwaves, always keeping it a stack. Flowers to my haters, psych, I ain't giving y'all jack. Number one on the charts, give your boy a gold plaque.
Yo, what's going on, people? It's your boy Nix. The pod is live. What's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling out there? This is episode 127. Shout out to all the listeners, all the subscribers, and if you are new here, welcome to Do You Speak Geek? This is the podcast where we bring you all the latest and greatest inside the geek realm as far as news and reviews go. Shout out to all the subscribers, man, all the followers, man. Y'all my family, man. I appreciate y'all so much. I am nothing without y'all. And, shout out to the podcast community, wherever you get your podcasts. If it be Spreaker, that's the home team. Or, Google Podcasts, Apple, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Spotify. Wherever you get your podcast, please be sure to find Do You Speak Geek and hit that subscribe. Shout out to my boy Navy Montel, Miss Angie. We just wrapped up. Me and my wife just wrapped up, Katie Cosplay, the wonderful. Mwah, love you, baby. Just wrapped up recording an episode with them, so that'll be up soon. Y'all check that out. Y'all get a chance. It's the Blurticorn Speaks podcast, so please be sure to give that a subscribe as well. Not just because, we're on there, but because they're a dope podcast. So Blurticorn Speaks, check that out when you get a chance. DYSGeek.com, the central hub for everything DYSG. We are under construction right now, so the website is going through a few changes right now, so please stay close. But in the meantime, you still can go there and cop that merch. Y'all might have seen my girl Lucia on her live. Check that out. And you can get that same fit that she has. Also, please be sure to pick up Blur Day merch. Blur Day is coming back around real soon. We'll think of new ways to celebrate that. So please be sure to hit DYSpeakGeek.com. And please follow us on social media. Facebook at DYSGFB, Twitter at DYSG_tweets, Twitch at DYSG_games, and Instagram, TikTok, and Court Chat at DYSpeakGeek. The YouTube channel is the place where you can find the Dono and Daddy Show. Please be sure to subscribe, like, Hulk, smash that bell for all notifications, and leave comments. We want to know what you guys think. New videos and new content are coming soon. Please just stick close. We got y'all, I promise. We got a nice little packed show for y'all today. Got a lot of reviews, some Source Wall news, and we're going to get into it right now. So let's do what we do about this time, people. Let's speak geek.
Suit up.
I wanna be the very best.
Talk nerdy to me.
All right, we got reviews coming at you at rapid fire. Madden NFL 23. It takes a few good steps forward, but it seems to forget other aspects that will hopefully be addressed in the future. Field Sense is a good change that goes along with the other recent additions in the series. The changes will appease Madden fans looking for gameplay and franchise mode improvements, which is mainly the community that provided the feedback. So, for those of you who've been wanting to get back into Madden with a new revamped franchise mode, check that out. You will not be disappointed. The Sandman, Season 1, Episode 11. Oh, bonus episode. Hey, just as a welcome addition to the series, but a fitting epilogue that wraps up Season 1 on an even stronger note. Check that episode out and get a chance. House of the Dragon Season Premiere. Makes a strong, well-cast start into the Game of Thrones spinoff. We also have dragons, inbreeding, and resentment. Game of Thrones stuff. It's good to be in the backstabbing Westeros once again. Check that one out. The Google Pixel 6a. It is without a doubt a phone far better than its price would suggest. Google's Tensor processor offers smarts that will improve ease of use in meaningful ways, and there's a respectable hardware on this phone. It's pretty powerful. As good as the price is, the impending launch of the 7 is sure to be a price drop to the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro, which are ultimately better phones. But if you're shopping for a phone today, you won't go wrong with the 6A, but if you can wait, it'll likely be worth your while. If you're looking for a new phone, this is one to get if you're Team Android. The She-Hulk season premiere. It hits all the right notes as a sitcom while still nailing the beats you'd expect out of an entry to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Though the first episode is all the necessary run-of-the-mill origin story you'd expect, none of it is presented in a way that could be considered boring. For those of you hating on this show, get a life. You don't know what you're looking at. This show slaps. Red Matter 2. It's one of VR's finest adventures yet, with an intriguing mystery, impressive graphics, and intuitive design. Vertical Robot sequel pushes the MetaQuest 2 to its limits, and it nearly matches the PC VR experience. So, hey, check that one out. Little Demon, the premiere. Rosemary's Baby meets Rick and Morty in FX's adult animated show Little Demon. A fun and surprisingly sweet coming-of-age story driven by occult horror tropes. This one is pretty hilarious. Check that one out. Beast. It certainly does little to innovate in the survival thriller genre. It does serve decent fun for fans who want to see Idris Elba fight a giant man-hunting lion, so if that's your thing, this one's for you. And finally, we have the Better Call Saul series finale. Ends with a satisfying finale that provides surprises, laughs, tears, and emotional gut punches. Nice little icing on the cake. The bow tie knot just wraps it up quite nicely. So that's the one right there. Check that out. Let's go ahead and hop into my favorite portion of the show. Y'all know the vibes. Source Wall.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
Behold the source wall.
Can you read, my son?
Well, that depends.
There is nothing wrong with reading a story and looking at the pictures.
Enough said, Stan. Let's hop right into it. The pull list this week, we have AXE Judgment Day number 3. Judgment Day begins. The heroes know what they have to do, but do they have to do it? They were smart enough to get themselves into this mess. Maybe they can be smart enough to get themselves out. Who knows? All I know is y'all better stop with this smoke with the X-Men. I mean, just chill out. Just chill. Olympus Rebirth number 1. After years of bitter and violent conflict, the Greek pantheons of gods stand united to welcome their latest goddess, Hippolyta of Themyscira. Due to her heroic efforts in the mortal realm, the former queen has earned her rightful place among the gods and plans to use her newfound power to take care of her Amazon sisters from beyond. Little does she know, some of the gods are wary of her new future, Hippolyta begins, and will do just about anything to stop it. Join the Wonder Woman writing duo of Becky Colonan and Michael W. Conrad, along with artist Caitlin Yarsky in her DC debut for an unforgettable new adventure on Mount Olympus. It's only the beginning for many exciting things to come for Wonder Woman and her world. Check that one out, y'all. Might be dope. Book of Shadows number 2. Shadow Man, Hunk Mambo, Dr. Mirage, Eternal Warrior, and Shadow Man's new ward, my girl Persephone, confront a villain from the Veil. Exarch Fan has broken through to Earth, bringing with him the Book of Shadows, which is more than just your average tome. Death and destruction follow in Fane's wake. Can our heroes save the day, or will they run away to lick their wounds? Man, Persephone by herself got this. Come on, what you talking about? Let's get it. Damage Control number 1. From the creators of TV's Goldbergs, Marvel's unsung heroes finally get sung. After the mega-powered battles and Hulk-level catastrophes, Damage Control is always there to clean up the mess and get things back to normal. But Damage Control is much more than just a glorified cleanup crew, and this new series will pull back the curtain and reveal the secret inner workings that were previously only available to people with clearance level 8. And we'll witness it all through the eyes of Gus, a fresh-faced, eager newcomer to the company who has no idea how chaotic his life is about to become. Adam F. Goldberg and Hans Rodenoff team up with Will Robson to take you into the secret labyrinth of Damage Control, where it's totally common to run into familiar faces like Moon Knight, Nightcrawler, She-Hulk, and more. Plus, a second story by Damage Control creator Dwayne McDuffie's McSpouse, Charlotte Fullerin, as the Damage Control crew must clean up after the Infinity Gauntlet. Ooh, all right then, let's get it. And finally, we have Radiant Black 17. Marshall faces down a gauntlet of enemies, even much more determined than the last to take the Radiant from him by any means necessary. He needs a miracle. With the unexpected appearance of Radiant Yellow, will it be enough to turn the tide? I don't know, but we will have to see. So be sure to pick all those up this week at your local comic book store. Now in Source Wall news, Star Wars Jedi Battle Scars novel will tell a story between Fallen Order and Survivor. As detailed by StarWars.com, Star Wars Jedi Battle Scars will be written by Sam Maggs and published by Del Rey, and it, quote, finds Order 66 survivor Cal Kestis leading the Mantis crew on an adventure set between the critically acclaimed Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order video game and the highly anticipated Star Wars Jedi Survivor. If that wasn't enough for you, Dark Horse will be releasing the art of the Star Wars Jedi Survivor on May 2nd, 2023. This behind-the-scenes look will chronicle the development of the game, collecting concept art and creator commentary in an oversized full-color hardcover. So that should be pretty dope. We got some story that's going to link the two games together, plus Dark Horse is going to give you guys some amazing art. You can't beat that. Speaking of Dark Horse, The Ones, Brian Michael Bendis launches a bonkers new superhero comic. Having tackled many of the biggest franchises at Marvel and DC over the past several decades, Brian Michael Bendis is now focusing on creator-owned projects at Dark Horse. His latest new series, The Ones, is a superhero comedy with a truly killer concept. Co-created by artist Jacob Edgar, The Ones is a story about every hero who was ever told they were the one of a particular story. A singular warrior destined to save everything from destruction. It turns out the multiverse has one true version of the one, and these various would-be saviors are forced to band together to stop them. In other words, it's the perfect comic for the era of the multiverse in pop culture. The creative team of The One also includes colorist J.K. Diaz and letterer Joshua Reed. The first issue features variant covers from Yannick Paquette and Dan Hipp. The One's #1 is slated to hit comic book shops and digital storefronts on November 2nd. Hey, that's Donald's birthday. All right. That'll be a good little gift for my man. But yo, check that one out when it comes out. It sounds like it's pretty interesting. Let's watch this.
Watch this, y'all. Thunder!
The Lannister always pays his debts.
Whoa, dude. I am the villain of the story.
All right, people. One Punch Man Season 3 has been announced. As reported by Crunchyroll, the official website for the One Punch Man TV anime, confirmed on Thursday that a third season of the hit show will be going into publication. A key visual drawn by character designer Chikaski Kubota was posted alongside the announcement. The artwork features Saitama and Garu, but it doesn't offer any teasers of what will actually evolve in the upcoming season. It don't matter. Cats is excited. One Punch Man Season 3, let's go. The CW is set to be acquired. According to Deadline, local TV giants Nexstar Media Group will acquire 75% of the CW, becoming the company's largest shareholder. Warner Bros. Discovery and Paramount Global will continue to own 12.5% of each. The CW has been home to some of the most groundbreaking and generation-defining programs, said Warner Bros. Television Group Chief Channing Dungey. Quote, "We are forever grateful to our partners at CW, especially Mark Pedowitz, who has been a great friend to the studio for so many years and to me personally. We know that the network will continue to thrive under his leadership. Mark Pedowitz will continue as chairman and CEO of the CW, while Warner Brothers will reportedly continue making scripted content for the network." So what do you guys think? Do we see a new direction for CW? Will the content get better? Bigger? I don't know. We will just have to see. Cobra Kai. Creators working on a Ferris Bueller's Day Off spinoff? That's a tongue twister. Ferris Bueller's Day Off spinoff. Okay. According to Deadline, the upcoming comedy for Paramount Pictures will take place during the original movie, exploring the adventures of Sam and Victor, the two parking garage attendants who took the iconic Ferrari on a joyride during Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Sam and Victor's Day Off will be created by John Hurwitz, Hayden Schloskenberg, and Josh Held, who were also responsible for Cobra Kai, the hit Karate Kid spinoff. Now, me personally, I love Ferris Bueller. It's one of my favorite movies from the 80s of all time. It's in my DNA. But a spinoff of those two, I mean, maybe we get a spinoff of, I don't know, Ferris's kids or Cameron's kids or something. I don't know, but I mean, I'll check it out. But a spinoff of the guys who took the Ferrari? That's a good idea. I don't know. I'll give it a fair shake, but I don't know. And finally, HBO Max is removing 36 titles from streaming. Ooh, now according to Variety, the move is part of Warner Bros. Discovery's pending platform merge, which will combine HBO Max and Discovery Plus. Quote, as we work toward bringing our content catalogs together under one platform, we'll be making changes to the content confirming offering HBO Max on both their platform and Discovery Plus into one platform. This was said stated by HBO Max. That will include removal of some content from both platforms. Now, as far as HBO Max, some titles include Aquaman, King of Atlantis, The Not Too Late Show with Elmo, and Uncle Grandpa. How do you guys feel about this? I mean, I understand the merger has to happen, and you know, those two services are pretty heavy already with content. We can't really expect them to bring everything together under one umbrella and something not fall away. And of course, we know the price is going to go up eventually. But I don't know. What you guys think? It's not a good look right now, or, you know, it is what it is. Me, I don't know. I don't know about this one. But we'll see what happens, I guess. All right, gamers, let's hop into some life.
Peace, love, and video games!
It's on like Donkey Kong.
That man is playing Galaga.
All right, gamers, one piece of news here. The first ever Disney and Marvel game showcase is set to arrive. So the digital showcase will debut during the D23 Expo on September 9th and has already promised further updates on Marvel's Midnight Suns, Amy Hennig's Marvel Ensemble games from Skydance New Media, Lego Star Wars, The Skywalker Saga, and Disney Dreamlight Valley. Marvel Games, Lucas Games, and 20th Century Games will all be present at some degree during the showcase, bringing reveals, announcements, and trailers for new and upcoming games, according to Disney. The Disney and Marvel Games Showcase will be streamed simultaneously online, meaning even those not at the D23 Expo can watch along. It will be available on the Expo's YouTube and social media channels, alongside Disney and Marvel's main channels at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, and 9 p.m. UK. Pretty exciting news there. I hope we get some more Marvel games. Definitely more from Lucas. 20th Century has dope games. And yeah, we will see what happens. Hopefully we get a trailer for that Wolverine game. That looked promising. I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to see that one. But D23 is already shaping up to be a hell of an event. I'm definitely going to be watching this simulcast. I don't know about y'all, but I am in. What do y'all think? But that's the pod, y'all. That's a little quick one today. You know, little quick pod. But, you know, that's your news. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I know I did. So I'm going to do what I do about this time and go ahead and get out of here. Thank you all for listening. Please be sure to listen to this podcast. Subscribe to this podcast. Let your boy know what you think about this podcast. Visit the website, doyouspeakgeek.com. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and TikTok. Check out the YouTube channel. Like, subscribe to the videos there. As always, people, live to play to win to live. I speak geek. Do you speak geek?